Have you ever heard of Ehud? How about Jael? Or maybe the prophetess Huldah? No? You're not alone. Because while names like David, Moses, and Esther light up the pages of the Bible, some heroes, just as bold, just as powerful, have been quietly tucked away in the background. But today, we're bringing them into the spotlight. These are the untold stories of Bible heroes you never knew. First up, Ehud. Now, Ehud wasn't your typical warrior. He was left-handed, a detail that seems random until it wasn't. Back in his day, Israel was under the cruel rule of King Eglon of Moab. The people cried out to God for help, and God sent Ehud. Ehud had one job: deliver Israel's tribute to the king. But he had a secret plan. He hid a small dagger on his right thigh because no one expected a left-handed man to draw from that side. After giving the tribute, Ehud told the king, "I have a secret message for you." King Eglon, curious and arrogant, cleared the room, and that's when Ehud struck. He delivered justice with one swift move and slipped out unnoticed. Israel was free again, all thanks to a man most wouldn't even look twice at. Next, Jael. You may not expect much from a woman in a tent, but Jael was fierce and fearless. When the commander of a Canaanite army, Sisera, fled from battle, he found her tent and begged for safety. Jael welcomed him in, gave him milk and a place to rest. He thought he was safe, but she knew he was the enemy of her people. And when he fell into a deep sleep, Jael took a tent peg, and with boldness most warriors wouldn't dare, she ended the threat with one powerful strike. Her name echoed in victory songs for generations, but today she's barely remembered. And then there's Huldah. When King Josiah found a forgotten scroll, God's word, he was terrified. The people had turned far from God and judgment seemed near. But instead of sending for a priest or prophet like Jeremiah, he sent for Huldah. Yes, a woman, and not just any woman. Huldah was a prophetess known for her wisdom and closeness to God. When she read the scroll, she didn't sugarcoat the truth. She delivered God's message boldly. Destruction would come. But because Josiah had humbled himself, there would be mercy. She sparked one of the greatest spiritual revivals in Israel's history. No battle, no throne, just truth and courage. These weren't kings. They weren't famous. They didn't have armies or platforms, but they had purpose, they had boldness, and they had God on their side. Sometimes the loudest heroes are the quietest ones, hidden in tents, speaking in scrolls, or drawing daggers no one saw coming. So, the next time you open the Bible, don't just look for the giants and the legends. Look for the quiet heroes who changed history, the ones you never knew until now.
Thank you for watching. If you have been blessed, please like, comment, share it with someone, and follow for more powerful stories.